Hi everyone, this is video 2 of my cash stuffing for week 1 in the month of January. Happy 2026. I hope you have some great plans this year. We're not going to take too long with this introduction. If you have not seen my first video kind of explaining how I'm doing this binder system this year, I'm going to go ahead and link that video up above this one so you can go back and watch that one before you start this one. We're working with $290 today, so we're going to go ahead and count that, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. In my previous video that I have up above, I spoke about these two binders here are going to have different denominations than the rest of them. So we're just going to go ahead and get started first. I always start with the most important to me. I do not have a grandchild. I do not know if I have one coming anytime soon, but I started this last year in 2025. And we are going to add a budget sheet to each one of these. So this is going to be a little bit longer of a video. But I want to just go ahead and get an accurate number. So this is going to be the first one for this diaper and wipes. So as you can see, this one has $4 on it. So we are going to count how much is in here currently. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's 24 in here now. $24 in here now, and then we are going to be adding $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the total now is going to be 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, $28. So the balance in this one is going to be $28. Okay. Okay, moving on. The next one is baby shower. So this one is going to get 4. So let me, did I not put that in here? How silly. I haven't really used budget sheets before. You know, you don't even need them if you want to go to the Dollar Tree and get like a thing of index cards for, I don't know, $1. Those will work perfectly fine as well. These just came, this isn't opening. These just came with my binders when I purchased them. What the heck? Hold on. Man, I couldn't even open that one. I literally had to cut that open and then put it in a different one. It was so difficult. So this one is going to be baby shower. We're going to count the amount in there. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then we're going to be adding $4 to this one as well. Okay. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 on this one. So the balance on this one is 28. if you have any questions about starting budgeting or anything like that, please let me know. I'd love to help you. The next one is baby's first birthday. So that one, it gets $3 every 2 weeks. I'm just going to put baby first. And then we're going to count this. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then we're going to add 3. So 18. And then we're adding 3. So 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 in this one. Also, you don't have to, if this is showing you anything, I hope that it's showing you that you don't have to put a lot of money in here in order for it to make a huge difference. Again, I started, my husband and I gifted my sister-in-law and brother-in-law this type of system. We put the first 2 weeks contribution in each one of them. Today, I'm going over there to actually show them how to do it. So future fund, it does not have to be large numbers in order to, because I have little tiny nieces in elementary school. Each one of these don't need more than $2 to $3 in each one of them. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that gets 3. 1, 2, 3. 15, 16, 17, $18 in this one. Okay. Next one is clothing and essentials. Put C and E on here to make it, I know what it means. Next one here is going to be $20, $21, $22, $23. $23 to start. 23. And then we're adding 3, so it'll be 26. And then I'll do a cash condensing video once a month as well. So 26 in this one. I have $26 in one of these, adding $3 each time that I stuff. And we could be doing this for a while. So again, small amounts. One thing that I'm living by this year is being prepared and not behind. Next one is books and learning. This one gets $3 every 2 weeks. 20, 21, 22, 23. And then gets $3. So now there's going to be 26. 26. 26 in here. Next one is something special. I keep doing that. I know you're hollering at me. Don't forget the budget sheet, right? Don't forget it. Something new for me this year. Something special. It's $4. $10, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24. And then we're adding 4. So this will be 28. And I just added that onto here. $28. Okay. The next one is going to be Christmas. I originally didn't have the reason why they have the yellow sticker. Christmas. I just recently started this one, so this one's not going to have a lot in it, but it's going to get $3 every time. So currently there's 3, and then we're adding 3. So there's 6 now for Christmas. And then the last one for my future grandchild is holidays. You know, like getting them a cute little some Easter basket or, you know, anything. And we're starting off with, I think there's only 3 in here. So 3. And then we're adding 3. So there'll be $6 in here now. Now we're going to move on to the next one. So that one is done. Now we're going to be doing my daughter-in-law's. I'm going to probably just do these budget sheets and the off camera so I can get through these a little bit faster because I don't want to take up too much of your time. I do appreciate you being here though. Thank you. And any questions that you have, please ask so that I can help you. So this is my daughter-in-law's when she is pregnant or whatever. She gets $4 every time we stuff. Currently there is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 in here. And then we are going to be adding 4, so there'll be 28 in this one. And I probably will at some point have a cap on these, but pregnancy comfort, that's pretty self-explanatory, you know, like a pregnancy pillow, different type of pregnant maternity pants, things like that. So each time we get $3. It's 15, 16, 17, 18. And then we're going to be adding 3, 19, 20, 21. Okay. And then next one is self-care. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 in self-care. And then we are adding 3, I believe. Yep, 3. 18, 19, 20, 21 goes in here. And then we have 2, 3 more moments and memories, you know, like putting the ceramic or whatever on her stomach, like a mold, something like that, or maybe even a 3D ultrasound. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Next one is Baby Moon. I just want them to go on a nice weekend getaway before the baby is born. So that gets $8. 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. 5, 6, 7, $8. We're going to recount that. 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. And then the last one in here is going to be massage before the baby. This is also for both of them. This gets 3 every time. So this has 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then we're going to be adding 3 more, which is $26 in here. Okay. So we are done with these 2. Now we're going to get to these ones here. So last year I did, as you're going to see here in a minute, have specific denominations on these. These are going to be actually, they're going to get $5 each every single time that I stuff. So I'm just going to run through that quickly. I'll explain while I do it. So $290 is what I'm working with every single week. And I really wanted to also be able to start focusing on paying off little bills. So I did see another lady the other day do something similar to this. And if I do find her, I'll definitely give her a shout out because this idea came directly from her video. So all of these are still getting some action every single week. Not as much as I probably would have liked. But I'm also focusing on bills, almost like the snowball effect. So I'm going to keep stuffing these $5 each. I have one more binder to do, and then we will get to the new and the reason why I'm doing this. So this is date night, gets 5. Dining out gets 5. Weekend away gets 5. Again, a lot of these are going to be long term until we get the bills that I have that I'll show you in a minute. taken care of. 1 month ahead gets 5. Again, normally last year these got way more. Car registration. Windshield. And you'll see that I'm actually saving for this one twice because this one also needs to be done. I'll show you that in the next one. Insurance copay. I don't know about you guys, but insurance kind of really sucks. We've had the same insurance. My husband's been with the same employer for over 26 years. We are literally paying $480 every 2 weeks, and we still have a $3,300 family deductible that has to be met before anything is taken care of by the insurance company. It's absolutely insane. Let me know if you have noticed that the options for insurance coverage is pretty crappy. Okay, and then holiday challenges. I have 2 here. They normally get 10, but they're also only going to get 5. So we're not going to do coloring a pig yet because I'm not putting 10 in. So I'm putting 5 in each one of these. And then we're going to get to this one. This one here. This one has, I have, I think, 8 different things in here. Let me explain it first, and then we'll go ahead and stuff them. So this is my smallest bill. We're probably going to pay this off today. And then only other thing, this is going to be $30 is going into this every 2 weeks. Our anniversary, it's 25 years, is in the end of March, and I want to make sure that I have this amount. So this is a high priority for me. So this one and this one is going to get most of the money today. But so we're going to start back here. All the rest of these are still going to get some action, but all of these are only going to get $5. So let me, again, these all are UC Health, LabCorp, credit card. Oh, UC Health is in here twice, isn't it? Is it? No, once. LabCorp, UC Health are both medical bills. One credit card here. I have one other one that we will work on later. And then meat. We get our meat yearly from an actual butcher. So, but these are in lowest to highest as we go through these. Almost like the Snowball method, like Dave Ramsey or whatever. So we're going to skip these for now. Each one of these is going to get 5 for now. And I am going to actually write this on here so we can keep track of how much we have. So this is going to get 5. You can see that the balance is 305, and we put 5 in here, so it's 300, right? So we're going to do that every single time. So we're not putting a large amount in here, but the balances are still dwindling, if that makes any sense. So let me put those back in here, and let me add the 5. Credit card gets 5. $394, and we're adding 5. So $394 minus 5 equals $389. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. I think this is genius. Whoever originally came up with this, again, if I can find the lady that I found her doing something similar to this, I will definitely link her. So windshield, $400. We're putting 5 in here. So now it's going to be plus 5, and there's going to be $395. And every week, all of these numbers are dwindling a little bit at a time while we focus on the smallest bills as well, and get those paid off quickly. UC Health has a balance of 600. And we are going to be adding 5 here. So this is going to be $595. Okay. meat bill, or meat fund, I should say. This is 800. So 800, and we're going to be subtracting 5, so it's going to be 795. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go back here. The next one we're going to do is anniversary gets how much? Every 2 weeks it gets $30. So the balance is 300 that I want to get to. So 300, and we are going to put in $30. Okay, so $30. So we're going to be left with $270 that we need to get. So that one goes in there. Sorry, my money has not been in frame this whole time. I apologize for that. And then the next one. So right here, we have $78. So we're going to go 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 6, 77, 78. Let me just double check this. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 76, 77, 78. So we already have this one. This bill's already done. So this is going to here. And now we have $10, $25, $26 left. So we have to make a decision. We can either keep this here and roll it over into next week's, or we can just start with the next one. I think we should just start with the next one. So we are going to add $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, $26 to this. So we're going to add 26 to this, plus 26. So 300 minus 5 minus 26 equals 269. We are already down to. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. We are just tackling these really, really quickly while we are still saving in all of our other areas as well. So this is going in here, and then this is what I'm going to do. So this stays. This has been paid for already, so we're going to remove this, and then this is what our focus is now. This is going to be at the front, and there we go. So this, I'm just going to take this to the bank, I'm going to pay this, and we're going to be done with this bill already. So we're already down 1. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here that we have to work with. We'll get into the bigger amounts later, but I just wanted to start out with this. I hope this makes sense. I'm going to show something else to you before we end this today. I had started this year. If you have watched any of my videos this year, I started this $117 daily system. I work from home. I own my own business. I'm a reseller, not out of choice. I have multiple sclerosis, and so working outside the home is not an option for me. And so I have put pressure on myself. I have never been able to make a consistent income over the 15 years I've been doing this. Not because I didn't want to, but because my body does not work properly. I've lost my vision twice. I have chronic back pain, and so it's been very difficult for me to be able to try to meet anything like this. I chose this last year and then this year as well to not do any more type of infusions or anything, steroids over the past, gosh, however long. I was diagnosed in 2007. I have just had a ton of medicines, poisons and things in my body because of the MS. It's been a long, hard struggle. I've been sick a lot. I have a neurogenic bladder. Last year I was diagnosed with COPD. Before we got back here in 2024, I was at my heaviest of 250 pounds with a 55-inch waist because my hormones were out of control. I'll go into more of a video about that, but I'm just kind of giving you a background. I am down 75 pounds now, and I'll go into a video on how I do that. But this right here, this is what I am going to be working towards and doing every single day. I have made this. If you are interested in doing something like this, I can absolutely send you the download to this. It has a weekly planning sheet, my goals, and what it breaks down to. So my goal every day is $117 in order to meet that $700 goal. $10 a day goes to new inventory, and then Dutch Bros. I love Dutch Bros. $7 is what it costs, and so I have calculated that in there. And so I have all of these things here. Also a breakdown of what I'm doing every day, is also content that I'm creating, like a checklist. And then here is my master cash system. Everything that we just talked about is in here. $700 a week is what my goal is for my budget. Dutch Bros is already in this. New inventory is already in this. And then we're going to subtract $20 a week for gas. Groceries, $34 a week. Now, starting probably in February, we have been paying for 5 adults for groceries. But it's just going to be me and my husband. So I'm calculating it's going to be quite a bit less. So $34 a week. So the fixed amount weekly of $217 remaining from the 700 is $483. 483 bi-weekly is $966. Cash stuffing is $290 every 2 weeks, which that's what we did today. I also put away $75 for myself, a just-in-case buffer. If for some reason we have a very low week, I have a $100 buffer to be able to help with that. And then everything that is left over, $501 is going into our big savings account. To be able to do this is going to be fantastic, and just being my cheerleader as I attempt to do this. It's been a long time coming. My husband has been the main breadwinner for our family for a very long time, and I would like to take that burden from him. My ultimate goal is to make $5,000 a month. Within, you know, YouTube, Instagram, Poshmark, eBay, all of those things. So if you want to stick around and just watch me, see how close I get to achieving this every week. I do post a video every day of my daily check-in over the next 365 days. So go and look at that. I hope you guys will subscribe and follow along. Again, if you have any questions, if you want me to do a whole breakdown on how to get your actually your daily goal of what your like big goal number is for yourself, I can absolutely do that for you too. So just let me know. You guys enjoy your weekend. This should be posted on Sunday. I would love it if you can let me know for engagement purposes. Are you interested in budgeting, and does it scare you? And if it does scare you, how does it scare you? Just let me know that in the comment section. Any engagement would be perfect. Again, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.